Hello, my friends. Today's question is, what is the best way to handle this person or situation? And I pulled a card to see who you are, so you know if this reading is for you. And I got the mouse card. There's more to talk about that, but for now, let's just see what Kim Kranz, Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Guidebook, has to say about this. Mouse, detail-oriented, small-minded, nitpicky, nervous. The mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. It often spends its days fixing, preparing, organizing, and scrutinizing. Unfortunately, a mouse personality doesn't notice when they've gone too far. Soon, they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. This can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. When mouse energy is at play, step back for a moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, one that's worthy of your exacting eye. When in balance, organized, resourceful, prepared. When out of balance, busy with no purpose. To bring into balance a meaningful project. Now, the interesting thing is that this 180 Oracle deck, which is what these three cards are from, is a Lenormand deck with the addition of some animal spirit cards. The reason that's interesting is because there is a mouse card in the Lenormand deck. I'm trying to find it for you now. But to talk for a minute about the mouse card as Kim Kranz presents it, when it talked about control, I was pretty struck by that because this morning I was thinking about control and about how it is very closely tied to fear. The more fearful you are, the more controlling you are. I was thinking about a coworker when I was thinking about it, but the fact that it came to mind and now the mouse card has come out with its discussions of control is very interesting. So, perhaps that has meaning for you, perhaps not. In particular, I was thinking about not only control and fear, but also jealousy, because jealousy is frequently a control game, and it is also a sign of fear. Anyway, I'm still trying to find this mouse card for you because I want to see what it has to say. Of course, with my luck, they modified the deck and left out the mouse card. Or it's the very last card. No, I'm sure there's a mouse card. I'm sure I've seen it before. There it is. It's almost the last one. Okay. This is the Lenormand mouse card. Mice, illness, fatigue, stress, deterioration, loss, theft, reduction, filth, decay, irritation, worry, fear, anxiety, waste, and nagging. Well, you are in a difficult position, aren't you, with this person or situation? You clearly have very strong and negative feelings about it. What's really odd is the other two cards that came out. What is the best way to handle this person or situation? So my first question was, what is this person or situation? So we have status here. It says chandelier is the name of the card. Status, luxury, elegance, enlightenment, illumination, refinement, sophistication, romance, beauty, legacy, celebration, and tradition. This tells me that this person or situation looks really nice from the outside. There's a wonderful glittering golden appearance, but we all know this saying, right? All that glitters is not gold. And then we have the North Star, which is very internal, especially compared to a chandelier. Inner guidance, direction, core values, guiding light, inner knowing, true path, clarity, hope, certainty, confidence, protection. So, I would say that your inner guidance is leading you somewhere very different from the status of the chandelier. Now we also have the Owl card. This is from the Animal Spirit cards. This is not part of the Lenormand deck. So Owl sees through the facade, wise, aware, observant, secrets lifted, insights, knows what's going on, explore the unknown. It would seem there are aspects of yourself that are in need of development, that this inner guidance will bring you to greater insight, observation, and understanding of what's really going on. So, as usual, the answers are inside you. There's a great deal of contrast between the Mice card and the Chandelier card. So this situation is undoubtedly rotten at its core, or person. Unfortunately, there are people like that. Put on a good show, but behind the scenes, it's not so good. All right, so that's a description of the situation. You already are feeling this pull to the inner guidance, to clarity, I think, your inner knowing. I think it's activated in you. And you are becoming the owl. Going from the mouse to the owl, that's a big step. Owls eat mice. All right. What is your guidance from the Wisdom of the Oracle? Well, that was quick. Serendipity. Oh, that's interesting. This card also came out. Fork in the road. Let me make sure they're both on the screen. Yes, I think so. Okay. We have number 18, Serendipity, and number 13, Fork in the Road. Looking for the pages. Here we go. 13. Essential meanings. Time to make a decision. Considering the consequences as you prepare to act. Owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. The Oracle's message: every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. Protection message. Indecision is extremely frustrating and will lead to anxiety, loss, and confusion. Once again, a reference to the mice cards. At this juncture, you can't remain in place without losing your way altogether. Avoid the tendency to let others choose for you, which amounts to a subtle refusal to take responsibility. Don't give your power away, not even to this oracle. By not making a choice, you are making a choice, for which you must be accountable. If that choice leads to undesirable circumstances, take heart. Spirit never tires of sending you second chances. You can always start again once you've learned this valuable lesson. Number 18. Serendipity. Essential meanings: opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck, and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. The Oracle's message: you've stepped into alignment with the greater good, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher force, higher energy, uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. Protection message. Perhaps you felt almost certain that serendipitous events were meant to lead to something better. It was supposed to be the perfect business, or that person you gave your heart to was supposed to be the one, yet it all fell apart. I'm sensing this is where you're at now, or it's on the verge of falling apart. Consider this. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficulties in order to deliver an important lesson you need to learn before you hit the jackpot. Don't get caught up in the drama of disappointment. There really is a silver lining in this cloud. Spirit always knows what you need and is guiding you to where you are meant to go. Pay attention to the signs presented to you. You really are going through it. All right. How about a... Well, it's telling you that you have to make a choice. It is not telling you what choice you have to make. But remember, you can't not make a choice. I mean, not making a choice is also a kind of choice, another kind of choice. And you have to take responsibility for that, whatever the outcome may be. But let's see if there's anything else that you need to know about this situation or need to consider. Something else that would be helpful for you to consider about this situation. Time to get out of a situation. I'm not kidding. It popped right out. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know that card existed. What else have we got? Flute. Disappointment in a friend or lover. Well, I kind of had that feeling already. This is reading like a relationship that has ended, whether you know it or not. Has ended or should end. I don't know. Remember, you have to make the choice. No one else can do it for you. Anything else you need to know about this? Fine. Seek out information that will help you. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. I'm not surprised. That's what's forcing you to make this choice, I think. All right, I think that's enough, honestly. Whatever this situation is, it's not working out. You know it's not working out. You have your inner voice, inner guide telling you this is not good, no matter how it looks. and you know it. And you also know what choice to make. There it is. Trust your inner guidance. I wish you all the best.